Winners of the last AFC Champions League, Al Ain of the United Arab Emirates, are looking to become the first winners of the revamped AFC Champions League Elite, with the backing of their home supporters at the Hazza bin Zayed Stadium. And Crespo's side started with one of the stars of last year's edition up front, in striker Soufiane Brahimi, as they looked to snap a 6-game winless run against Qatari opposition with their opening AFC Champions League Elite match. Al Sadd, wearing the black shirts, came in as the champions of Qatar. Head coach Felix Sanchez was aiming to put a patchy start to the new league season to one side as the hunt for continental success began. The first gilt-edged chance of the game would fall to the prolific Rahimi. Park Yong-woo would send the ball forward, giving Rahimi a chance to race in behind the Al Sadd defence, but a shot with the right foot came back off the upright and away. 10 minutes gone. Rahimi missing the biggest opportunity presented to either team up until that point, but Al Sadd had their share of half chances at least. Akram Afif would knock the ball back to Mohamed Kamara, who launched it goalwards. The shot was pushed up and away eventually. Khaled Issa called into action for the first time in the game just before the 20-minute mark, and just after it, Al Ain would respond. Rahimi would be the man again to have a go at finding the opening goal. Al Sadd keeper Meshal Barsham got down to the ball in time and came out of the duel on top, extending the left hand to punch the ball clear from the low shot. The home side started to enjoy the upper hand in the game. And just before the half-hour mark, a breakaway began on the right-hand side. Eventually, Mohamed El Balouchi would get the ball back across the box to Kaku, and his shot was once again touched away by Barsham. Kaku going for placement in the corner, but didn't quite have the power and pace to beat Barsham. And in stoppage time, at the very end of the first half, defensive errors would prove costly for the defending champions. Kwame Oton had trouble beneath the high ball. Park Yong-woo misjudged his tackle, and finally Akram Afif's blocked shot came right back to him for a tap-in, and Al Sadd led in first half stoppage time. Afif was presented with a golden opportunity, and he was not going to waste it, tapping in the loose ball to give Al Sadd a 1-0 half-time lead. Striker Kodjolaba came on at half-time for the hosts in an attempt to pull them back level. Kaku got the ball into the box for the substitute just over 10 minutes into the second half. But Kodjolaba, the prolific striker for Al Ain, a tremendous goal record. He fired only into the side netting. With the hour mark gone, Al Ain still trailed, but the shot count was rising from their side. And another shot would be aimed at goal. Hitting the target was the trouble. Paraguayan playmaker Kaku Romero taking an effort from just outside the D, but saw his left-footed chance sail wide. Al Sadd, Qatari opposition, were not completely content to sit back on their lead though. They could have doubled it after 64 minutes. A good ball in from Paulo Otavio, and the cross was turned onto the crossbar at close range by Rafa Mujica. Al Ain continued to push forward in search of their equaliser, and the Argentinian duo of Salamoni and Palacios had shots repelled. They might have given up, but Palacios had other ideas, firing in from way out on the left-hand side. The low dipping shot would slip under the keeper via a tiny deflection on its way. Barsham finally beaten after 80 minutes. It wasn't quite the start that either side were looking for in the AFC Champions League Elite, but Al Ain pressed hard and grabbed that late goal. 1-1 the final score from the Hazza bin Zayed Stadium.